Hey guys, real quick, I want to teach you how to use ratios to compare data. So when you get a table of data or a set of data in a story problem or another type of problem, a lot of times it's pretty easy to find ratios out of that table and to put them into word form so it's easy for people to understand how we're comparing them. So when we use ratios to compare data, it says categorical data, which is just a fancy word for data that's in categories. Let's just use an example here. So it says several students named their favorite flavor of gum. Write the ratio that compares the number who chose fruit to the total number of students. So if we were given a table like this, right, we see that there's the flavors on the left-hand side, there's the number of responses on the right-hand side. So again, they're going to give this survey out to different students to figure out what the most favorite flavor of gum is. So we have peppermint has 9 people said peppermint's their favorite, 8 people said cinnamon, 3 people said fruit, and 1 said spearmint. So it says we want to figure out the ratio of who chose fruit to the total number of students. So we see in the table here that there were 3 students that chose fruit. And then all together, we have to figure out the total number of students because the other part of the ratio here is comparing the fruit to the total number of students. So in order to find out the total number of students, all we have to do is take the 9 plus the 8 plus the 3 plus the 1 and add them all together, because then we can figure out how many students we have all together. So 9 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 21. So then all we have to do is put this into ratio form or fraction form and then simplify if we can. So we see that 3 over 21 is going to be our fraction because there are 3 students that prefer fruit and 21 total responses. I know that if I'm putting a fraction in the simplest form, I want to try to figure out if there's any factors that the two have in common. So I know that 3 comes out of 3 and 21. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7, which means that my simplified fraction is 1/7. And then how would you read this? You're going to say, so 1 out of every 7 students preferred fruit-flavored gum. So 1 out of every 7 students preferred fruit-flavored gum. All right, let's do one more. Monday's yogurt sales are recorded in the table. Write the ratio that compares the sales of strawberry yogurt to the total sales. Then explain its meaning. So if we were to look at this table over here, we see that strawberry has 8 numbers sold, right? So 8 people bought strawberry. Okay, and then we have to figure out the total number of yogurt that was sold. So again, we're just going to take all of the numbers in the table, which are 3, 6, 7, and 8, add them all together, which gives us 24. So if I'm comparing the strawberry to the total sales, I need to put the 8 at the top, which is the amount of strawberry yogurt that was sold. I need to put 24 at the bottom, which is the total amount sold. And then I just have to simplify. So I know that I can take an 8 out of 8 and 24 because 8 is a common factor. So 8 divided by 8 is 1, and then 24 divided by 8 is 3. So I can reduce or simplify 8/24 to get to 1/3, or I can say 1/3, right? Because remember, we can write ratios in different notations. So at the very end of this, basically, this is how I would say that. So 1 out of every 3 yogurt cups sold were strawberry. Hope that makes sense, and good luck on the 2 tasks that you have left.